Hello and welcome back. This is Steve Bucks Coins and welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a pre-decimal coin hunt and it's been designated as pre-decimal coin hunt 122. We start off with the smallest value coin and that's the halfpenny in this particular hunt. This one here is from 1954. That one is from 1966. The one that showed the head is 1967. I'll just move that one out of the way for a second. These three coins have the ship on it, the Golden Hind, which was of course Francis Drake's ship. They're all of fairly high and common mintage. So those are those three. This last one, however, this last halfpenny, it's from the reign of George V. This is a slightly different penny. Halfpenny, sorry. This has Britannia on the rear. It also has a date of 1936. 1936 is a particularly significant year for the royal family because it was the year of the Three Kings. It started off with George V, who's signed this coin. He died fairly early in the year. He was succeeded by his son, David, who he became Edward VIII. However, he was pronounced as king, but due to his relationship with Wallis Simpson and him not willing to give Wallis up and wanting to marry her, he eventually had to, if he wanted to marry Wallis, abdicate the throne. He did so in December of 1936, and the final king of that year was George VI, the late Queen Elizabeth's father. So, that's a halfpenny. The next valuation up is the penny. Now I might have to do this in a couple of different parts. There you go, 1, 2, and 3. I've got 6 one-penny pieces, but I'm going to do them like this. First one is Queen Elizabeth II. Britannia's on there, and it is the last year that the pre-decimal coins were minted, 1967. Her father, George VI. Date on this one is, it says, hang on one second, (1937). That was the first year that George VI was a portrait on the coins, his father having died the year before. This last one is Victoria, Queen Victoria, and the portrait is an early portrait of Queen Victoria, as can be seen from this part here, which is the back of her head, and the hair is up in a bun. This is called the bun head coins. You can't really make out, because of the wear, you can't really make out anything else, apart from the fact it is Victoria. The date is very faded at the bottom here, but it's 1861. The portrait of Britannia is very, very worn. This coin would be thought of as being extremely poor condition, but I'm showing it you just to show you the wear and some of the things that you see on these coins. We have 3 more pennies, as I said. We have a George V, a second George V, and his dad, Edward VII. The first George V coin at the top here. Oh, come on, Steve. This one is 1912, so it's a couple of years after his father's death, Edward VII, sorry. That's the 1912. The second coin is slightly less worn. It's 1913. But there is quite a difference in the wear on this reverse side, as you can see. And the final one, very well patinaed, is Edward VII. Now his first coins with his head on was 1902. His mother died in 1901, he became king in 1901, but as was the precedent of that day, but the monarch who started the year was the monarch that was produced on all the coins for that year. It changed only just recently with Charles taking over from his mother in 2022, September 2022. In the October or November they brought out a 50p with his portrait on as a memorial coin to his mother. This is, as I say, from the first year of his that he had his portraits, which were from 1902 to 1910. He died in 1910. So that's Edward VIII. The next coin that we have in this sequence run, the next coin up in value, is the 1 shilling coin. This one's from Elizabeth II's reign. Oh, come on. And this is a rather ironic coin. It has the crowned rampant lion of Scotland. And the reason why it's a bit of a obscure coin is the fact that it was minted in the year that England won the World Cup in 1966, which makes it a bit ironic that we've got our old enemy, the Scots, on a World Cup winning year coin. Of course, when they were minted, they probably weren't to know that England was going to win the World Cup, but I find that kind of pleasing in an obscure sort of way. The next value coin that we have is 2 shillings. We have 2 from the reign of Elizabeth II and 1 from the reign of her father. This first one here is from 1954. As you'll see with the other coin, which I'll show you in a second, the reverse, it has the flags of the nation. You've got the Tudor rose in the centre, then going around the outside, pointing stem into the centre, are the Thistle of Scotland, the Leek of Wales and the Shamrock of Ireland. This coin is from 1956. Now, this one is different of George VI. It's from 1947, which was the year that they stopped putting silver in coins. However, there is a difference in the way that the back of the coin looks. You have the crowned Tudor rose representing England. You have the thistle of Scotland and the shamrock of Ireland. Underneath both of those two flowers are the King's monogram. Sorry, G and R, George Rex. It's not his monogram, it's his title, George Rex. The value again is 2 shillings or 1 florin from 1947. The last coin in this pre-decimal coin hunt today is a Queen Elizabeth II coin. It's a half crown, or 2 and 6. And on the reverse we have the Royal Quartered Shield, crowned, and ER either side of the shield. And the date is on the right hand side here. So it's slightly different from other florins and half crowns. Okay, whoa! I hope you've enjoyed this particular hunt. If you have, could you please give me a thumbs up? It doesn't cost you anything. Also, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, could you please think about doing so? Again, it won't cost you anything. I am trying to improve my subscribers again this year. I've had some success, but it's been a slow, steady growth this year. And I'd like to finish it off in a bit of a Florian style. I do a minimum of 5 videos a week, usually 6. So hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy watching. If you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and you find the coins you're looking for. If you're buying coins, then I hope you get the coins you want for the price you want to pay. And finally, before we finish, thank you for staying to the end, and from me, bye bye. Ta-da now.